Imagine walking into a room full of people where everything seems normal and routine. The moment you cross the threshold, it's as if an invisible wave of energy sweeps through the space. Suddenly, conversations shift in tone, glances turn toward you, and even without doing anything, your presence appears to bring about a tangible change in the air. This isn't something that can be forced or rehearsed. It's a natural manifestation of who you are and the impact your energy has on others. This effect goes beyond mere physical presence. It is rooted in something deeper, an inner light that cannot be hidden. This light is not just a metaphorical glow, but a reflection of your connection with the divine and your higher purpose. Spiritually awakened individuals may feel it as a warm embrace, a sense of hope, or even a silent inspiration to change something in their own lives. They feel drawn to you like moths to a flame, seeking proximity to something that feels so rare and special. On the other hand, for those who are spiritually asleep, the experience can be entirely different. Your presence might feel uncomfortable, almost like a spotlight exposing areas of their lives they would rather ignore. These individuals may feel an inexplicable restlessness, as if something within them is being challenged to awaken. This discomfort is not about you as a person, but about what your light represents. It acts as a mirror reflecting truths and shadows they avoid confronting. This duality of inspiring admiration in some and discomfort in others is what makes your presence so transformative. You don't need to say or do anything. Simply existing in alignment with your essence causes this impact. It's a silent yet powerful call that invites everyone around you to grow, even if not all are ready to accept the invitation. The magnetism of the chosen one transcends ordinary human understanding. It's not the result of trained charisma, physical appearance, or any acquired social skill. Instead, it arises from an intrinsic connection to something greater, something that transcends the material and manifests on a deep spiritual level. This connection to the divine is like an invisible current flowing from within, touching everything and everyone around you in ways that often defy explanation. People around you perceive this energy, even if subconsciously. It's as if they're faced with a mystery they cannot fully decipher. Some are fascinated, feeling inexplicably drawn to you, as though seeking something missing in their own lives. This attention is not something you seek or desire actively. It simply happens as a natural consequence of the light you carry. For those seeking deeper answers about their own existence, being near you can feel like finding a lighthouse in the darkness. Your presence evokes questions many dare not ask. Could there be something greater than what we experience daily? Could I also access this force? These questions have the potential to transform lives, and you, often unknowingly, act as a catalyst for this process. Conversely, this energy can also be unsettling for those who refuse to acknowledge the existence of something greater. For such individuals, your presence may serve as an uncomfortable reminder of their own disconnections and limitations. The magnetism you exert, therefore, is not just a quality that attracts. It also challenges. It challenges limiting beliefs, comfort zones, and even the rigid patterns of rational logic. Ultimately, this magnetism is an expression of who you are at your core, a being connected to the divine, living authentically and aligned with your purpose. It is like a flame that never extinguishes, shining brightly regardless of external circumstances. In doing so, you illuminate the paths of others, often without even realizing it. There's something intriguing about your presence that defies what people consider normal. While many struggle to find meaning amidst life's chaos, you seem to carry an inner peace that is not easily shaken by external circumstances. This provokes a series of questions in others. How can they remain so strong in the face of challenges? Or, where does such confidence come from, even when everything seems to be falling apart? This inner light is the result of a personal journey of overcoming something not always evident to outside observers. People see your tranquility and strength but may not recognize the battles you face to achieve them. However, it is precisely this journey that gives your light its authentic glow, something that cannot be fabricated. Your confidence is not arrogance, but a manifestation of your connection to something greater, the divine. For those around you, your light serves as a reminder that peace is possible, even in a chaotic world. It's as if you are an island of stability in a sea of uncertainties. People sense this stability and are drawn to it, seeking in your presence an anchor for their own inner conflicts. They want to understand your secret, as though unraveling your essence might help them find answers to their own questions. At the same time, this light challenges normality. It shows that conformity to standards or surrendering to despair is unnecessary. This inspires some people to change their perspectives, but it can also discomfort those who prefer to remain in their comfort zones. For them, your presence may feel like an unwelcome reminder that they have choices they are avoiding. It's a subtle but powerful challenge that you present simply by being who you are. In the end, this light is not merely a personal attribute, it's a calling. It invites those around you to reflect on their own lives and seek something higher. And even though not everyone is ready to accept this invitation, the impact you leave lingers, echoing in ways you may never fully comprehend. Imagine someone trying to solve a puzzle with no clear solution, analyzing every detail, gesture, or word as if it were a clue. This is how many people behave around you. Your presence acts as a reflection they cannot ignore. Some see in this energy something inspiring, almost divine, while others feel a restlessness they can barely explain. You, however, continue being who you are, unconcerned with revealing or hiding any secret. This obsession occurs because your energy acts like a mirror. It reflects intensely and clearly aspects many people are not ready to confront. Their deepest fears, hidden insecurities, and even forgotten dreams and desires surface when they are in your presence. For some, this is inspiring, like a living reminder that change is possible, that strength and light can prevail even in the most challenging circumstances. On the other hand, for those who avoid looking inward, your energy can cause discomfort. These individuals may project their own doubts and insecurities onto you. Searching for justifications for the unease they feel, they start scrutinizing every detail, trying to find flaws or rational explanations for something that, in truth, transcends logic. It's as if they want to solve the mystery you represent, believing that by doing so, they might understand themselves. Interestingly, you are often unaware of the impact you have. Your light is not something forced, it simply exists. And it is this very authenticity that intensifies the fascination. People wonder how someone can be so effortlessly confident, so authentic in a world where most strive to fit into patterns. This contrast causes your presence to linger in their minds, even long after crossing your path. However, this type of obsession is not really about you. It's about what you symbolize. Proof that it is possible to live in harmony with something greater, even amidst life's limitations. You are a constant reminder that there is more to life than what is visible. This idea deeply stirs those who encounter you, provoking reflections that can be both liberating and challenging. Your essence carries a greater meaning, inspiring some while unsettling others. While some see you as an example of authenticity, others feel threatened because your light exposes truths they'd rather ignore. This contrast is inevitable, but your presence is, above all, an invitation to growth, even if not everyone is ready to accept it. Your light, so unique and powerful, attracts a wide range of people, each with their own intentions. While some see you as a source of inspiration and learning, others draw near for less noble reasons. There are those who, consciously or not, seek to feed off your energy, as if proximity to your essence could fill their own voids or resolve their personal dilemmas. This behavior can be extremely exhausting for you, especially when you realize these individuals are unwilling to walk their own path of growth. What many fail to understand is that the strength you carry didn't come for free. It was forged in the fire of challenges and sacrifices that shaped who you are today. Every step of this journey left marks, some invisible but deeply significant. Your light is the result of resilience, determination, and a spiritual connection that required courage to build. Those who attempt to imitate you, believing they can achieve the same results without undergoing their own processes, often fail to grasp the true cost of transformation. There are also those who, when they draw near, may appear genuine, but are only interested in taking what you offer without giving anything in return. They come with smiles and kind words, but their intentions are not always clear. They may drain your emotional, spiritual, or even physical energy, leaving you overwhelmed and empty. These interactions can be challenging, as these individuals often lack full awareness of the impact they are causing. Recognizing these dynamics requires a heightened level of discernment. It's essential to learn to distinguish between those aligned with your journey and those merely seeking to benefit from your light. This doesn't mean you should close your heart or stop sharing your essence, but rather that you should establish healthy boundaries to protect your energy and ensure it is used for the right purposes. Remember, your light is precious and should be shared wisely. Protecting yourself from those who wish to draw from it without understanding its true value is not selfish. It's necessary. Only by taking care of yourself can you continue illuminating the path for those who are truly ready to follow your inspiration and grow alongside you. As someone whose light shines brightly, you carry a unique responsibility: learning to protect your energy. This light, which attracts so many people, also necessitates careful discernment. After all, not everyone who comes near you has intentions aligned with your well-being or the greater purpose you represent. Some people wish to walk alongside you, contributing to your journey and learning from you. Others, however, seek only to fill their own voids without understanding or respecting what you offer. Protecting your energy does not mean isolating yourself or shutting yourself off from the world. On the contrary, it's about setting healthy boundaries that preserve your essence and allow you to remain a beacon for those who genuinely wish to grow. Discernment is key here, a spiritual skill that enables you to identify who is truly aligned with your mission and who is merely seeking momentary benefits. This task is not easy, especially because some people may approach with hidden intentions. They may admire your light, but instead of seeking their own source of energy, they attempt to connect with you in a parasitic way. This can range from superficial interactions where they only want the appearance of being close to someone enlightened, to attempts to drain your emotional or spiritual strength. Without proper protection, these relationships can become a significant burden. On the other hand, there are those genuinely seeking growth and learning. These people not only respect your light, but also honor it by walking their own paths of transformation. They don't try to take something from you, but instead share their experiences, creating a positive cycle of exchange. Identifying these aligned souls is crucial to building connections that nurture both you and them. Protecting your energy also means recognizing when it's time to step away. Sometimes the best way to preserve your light is to create space for yourself, allowing time to recharge and reflect. These moments of solitude are not a sign of weakness, but of wisdom. By stepping back strategically, you strengthen your connection with the divine and prepare yourself to continue sharing your light with the world. Ultimately, your mission requires balance. Discernment is not just a practical skill, it's a spiritual practice that keeps you aligned with who you truly are. By protecting your energy and setting boundaries, you not only preserve your essence, but also ensure that you can continue illuminating the path for those genuinely ready to receive your light. Your energy is like a unique melody, resonating at a frequency few can ignore. For those who are spiritually awakened, this vibration is like a familiar tune that stirs comfort, inspiration, and a desire to evolve. They feel your presence as an invitation to reconnect with their own inner lights, as if you were a living reminder that it's possible to transcend challenges and live in harmony with something greater. On the other hand, for those who resist change, your vibration is perceived very differently. To them, your presence can be unsettling, almost challenging. It's as if your energy brings a truth to the surface that they would rather keep buried. The potential to be more, to do more, and to live more authentically. These individuals may not understand the source of their unease, but they feel something within them has been shaken upon coming into contact with you. This transformative effect is not something you force or plan. It simply happens because your essence is attuned to something greater. Your energy has the power to ignite sparks of self-discovery and growth in others, even if not everyone is ready to embrace it. Some may respond with gratitude, while others may resist or even withdraw. This resistance is not about you, but about the internal conflict your vibration stirs within them. Imagine your energy as a bright light in a room full of shadows. For those seeking to leave the darkness, this light is a blessing, guiding them toward clarity and peace. But for those who feel comfortable in the shadows, the light can seem threatening, revealing aspects of themselves they would rather not face. This contrast is inevitable and, in a way, part of the impact you have. Moreover, your vibration also transforms the physical environment around you. It's as if the energy you carry has the power to elevate the space you inhabit, making it more harmonious and welcoming. People may not understand why they feel different in your presence, but they do. It's as though your vibration creates a magnetic field that influences everyone around you, even on an unconscious level. This transformation you bring about is a direct reflection of your journey and the connection you maintain with the divine. It's not merely a gift, but also a responsibility. Knowing that your energy has this impact means you must use it wisely, always remembering that your role is not to force change, but to be a living example of what is possible. Your vibration is ultimately an extension of who you are, someone who has chosen to live authentically and in alignment with a higher purpose. The strength you radiate today did not come by chance. It was built through difficult experiences, moments of pain, and overcoming challenges that shaped who you are. Each obstacle faced was like a step in the refining process, removing layers that no longer served you and revealing the authentic light hidden within. This light, now so intense, carries the depth of someone who has known shadows but chose to move toward the light. People notice this strength even if they don't understand its origin. For some, it's inspiring, a reminder that regardless of difficulties, it's possible to emerge stronger and more resilient. For others, however, your strength provokes feelings of envy or discomfort. This happens because not everyone is willing to face the challenges necessary to achieve a similar level of growth. Instead of seeing your victories as inspiration, some interpret them as a threat to their comfort zone. Imagine your journey as climbing a steep mountain. Along the way, you faced storms, falls, and unexpected obstacles. Now, as you look down, those still at the mountain's base see your elevated position and wonder how you got there. For some, your presence at the summit is an incentive to begin their own climb. For others, it's an uncomfortable reminder that they have yet to start. The envy you may provoke isn't about who you are, but what you represent. Your light is a reflection of the courage and strength many avoid cultivating within themselves. Seeing you forces them to confront their own choices, fears, and hesitations. For some, it's easier to criticize or diminish your journey than to admit they need to begin their own transformation. However, it's important to remember that your light is not just a product of the adversities you faced, but also of your ability to grow from them. Your inner strength is a living testament that the greatest difficulties can be transformed into a solid foundation for building something extraordinary. And it is this transformation that makes your light so irresistible. Your presence serves as a reminder that resilience is possible, but it also requires effort and sacrifice. This can inspire admiration in some and resistance in others. Yet, regardless of others' reactions, your light continues to shine, showing that the path to true inner strength is available to anyone with the courage to walk it. Your presence acts as an unavoidable reflection for those who cross your path. In interacting with you, people not only see you, but also glimpse aspects of themselves they often avoid confronting. This mirror you represent doesn't just show your qualities or your light. It also reflects the shadows, insecurities, and fears residing within those around you. For those at peace with themselves or willing to grow, this reflection is an opportunity. They see in your presence an invitation to explore their potential, improve, and evolve. These individuals recognize that the light you emit is also present within them, waiting to be awakened. For them, you become an inspiration, a living example of what can be achieved with courage and authenticity. However, not everyone reacts positively to this reflection. For some, looking into the mirror you represent can be uncomfortable or even disturbing. They see in it the parts of themselves they prefer to ignore, repressed fears, abandoned dreams, or decisions made against their values. This involuntary exposure can provoke reactions of judgment, criticism, or even hostility, not because you've done anything wrong, but because your light compels them to confront truths they would rather keep hidden. These criticisms often stem from projections. Instead of taking responsibility for their own feelings, some people project their frustrations onto you. They try to find flaws in your light, as if pointing out imperfections could justify the discomfort they feel. This behavior isn't about you, but about their internal struggle, a battle between accepting the truth or continuing to live in denial. Being a mirror for others is both enriching and challenging. It's important to remember that you are not responsible for others' reactions. Your light exists to inspire, not to please. While some may respond with negativity, it does not diminish the positive impact you have on those ready to embrace the truths your presence reveals. Ultimately, your authenticity is what keeps this mirror clean and clear. By staying true to who you are, regardless of criticism or judgment, you continue offering others the opportunity to see themselves more honestly, and even if not everyone chooses to take advantage of this chance, the fact that you exist already creates a profound impact on the world around you. We live in a world often obsessed with shaping people to fit predefined molds. Society tends to value conformity, rewarding those who go with the flow and meet external expectations. In this context, your authenticity stands out as something rare and unsettling. You not only resist the pressure to conform, but also prove through your actions and presence that it's possible to live in alignment with who you truly are. This authenticity, however, didn't emerge automatically. It's the result of conscious and often difficult choices. You've chosen to honor your essence, even when it meant going against the current, facing criticism, or experiencing temporary isolation. This resilience, built over time, is what allows you to remain true to yourself in a world that frequently tries to put you in a box. For many, this stance is inspiring. They see in you an example of courage and strength, something that sparks a desire in them to be true to themselves as well. Your authenticity acts as a reminder that it's possible to transcend the limitations imposed by society and live according to deeper, spiritual values. It's as if your presence says, you can be more than what's expected of you, too. On the other hand, your resilience can be unsettling for those trapped by external expectations. For such people, your strength represents a challenge. They may wonder how you can be so authentic even in the face of adversity. This questioning can lead to admiration but also discomfort, especially for those who have yet to find the courage to explore their own essence. Your example, however, goes beyond inspiring or perplexing others. It proves that transcendence is possible. You show that it is feasible to overcome the limitations of fear, doubt, and conformity, reaching a state of harmony with yourself and the divine. This proof is not just a testament to your personal journey, but also a powerful message to everyone around you. Transformation is within reach for all who are willing to seek it. In the end, your authenticity and resilience are like a flame illuminating paths for others to follow. Even in a world intent on molding people, you remain a living reminder that true freedom lies in embracing who you really are. And it is this truth that makes you not just a chosen one, but also an example of transcendence. Your light attracts diverse connections. While some genuinely seek to grow alongside you, others approach with selfish interests. Your intuition is essential in identifying those who share your journey and in protecting your energy from opportunistic intentions. Setting boundaries ensures that your light continues to shine in a balanced way. Your presence is never neutral. When you enter a space, your light acts as a catalyst, revealing deep truths that might otherwise remain hidden. For those at peace with themselves or already on a path of self-discovery, your energy is a gift. They experience it as a breath of inspiration, something that strengthens their own inner light and motivates them to keep growing. However, for those who avoid looking within, your light can be uncomfortable. It's like a mirror reflecting shadows they've worked hard to ignore. This reflection can evoke feelings of resistance, envy, or even hostility, not because you've done anything wrong, but because your presence challenges the narrative they've built for themselves. These individuals may even attempt to justify their discomfort by criticizing or diminishing your light, when in reality, the issue lies in their reluctance to face the parts of themselves that your presence illuminates. This contrast is inevitable and part of the impact you have. Your light, shining intensely, acts as a dividing line, separating those ready to grow from those still resisting. For some, you are a guide, an inspiration that helps them see possibilities that once seemed unreachable. For others, you are an uncomfortable reminder of choices they are avoiding. Imagine your light as the sunrise after a long night. Some welcome it with joy, using it to begin a new day. Others, still accustomed to the darkness, may draw the curtains, bothered by the brightness that exposes what they would rather not see. The difference isn't in the light itself, but in each individual's willingness to embrace it. Understanding this duality is essential to maintaining your inner peace. You are not responsible for how others react to your light. Your mission is to continue being who you are, shining authentically and in alignment with your purpose. Those ready to grow will be drawn to and inspired by you, while those who resist will find their own ways to cope with the discomfort your presence brings. By embracing this role, you also learn to balance your energy. Your light is meant to transform and inspire, not to convince or please everyone. By staying true to yourself, you continue offering others the opportunity to grow without being swayed by those not yet ready to accept the invitation. The impact of your presence extends beyond words. For some, it is inspiring; for others, unsettling. Your light stirs intense emotions because it speaks directly to the souls of those around you, revealing truths they might not be ready to face. This impact is not forced, but simply a part of who you are. Being the center of attention, even unintentionally, can be a significant burden. You feel the constant weight of gazes, unspoken questions, and silent analyses. People are always trying to decipher you, seeking to understand what makes you shine so uniquely. This attention can be overwhelming, especially when you realize many are more interested in studying you than truly understanding you. However, this constant observation doesn't define who you are. While expectations and judgments may feel suffocating, they are ultimately a reflection of the needs and insecurities of those around you, not of your essence. Your mission is not to meet others' expectations, but to remain true to the light you carry within. That light doesn't exist to impress, but to illuminate paths and inspire those ready to see. This role demands balance. It's easy to get lost in others' projections, trying to meet their demands or counter their criticisms, but the true power of your light lies in your authenticity. You are not called to please or be understood by everyone. Your task is simply to shine, allowing your presence to speak for itself and touch those prepared to receive it. It's also essential to remember to care for yourself. Being under constant observation can be draining, both emotionally and spiritually. You don't need to always be available or exposed to fulfill your mission. Setting healthy boundaries is crucial to ensuring your light remains strong and consistent. These moments of retreat don't diminish your impact. On the contrary, they strengthen your connection with the divine and renew your energy to keep inspiring. By accepting that your journey is unique and that you cannot control others' reactions, you find freedom. This freedom allows you to live fully without bearing the weight of others' expectations. In doing so, you continue to shine authentically, showing that it's possible to stay true to yourself even under constant scrutiny. In the end, your light is not just a beacon for others, it's also a reminder for yourself of the greater purpose that guides you. By embracing this mission with balance and wisdom, you not only transform those around you, but also ensure that your own journey remains rich and meaningful. As someone whose light radiates so intensely, it's easy to fall into the trap of trying to always be available for others. After all, many seek you out for comfort, inspiration, or even answers to their own doubts and struggles. However, an essential truth must be acknowledged. Your light is powerful, but it is not infinite. Just as a flame needs fuel to keep burning, you too need moments of pause to recharge your energy. Setting boundaries is not an act of selfishness. It is an act of wisdom. By saying no when necessary, you are not stepping away from your mission, but ensuring you can fulfill it sustainably. These boundaries create a space where you can reconnect with your own needs, process your emotions, and strengthen your connection with the divine. It is in this space that your light is renewed, becoming even brighter and more impactful. Moreover, setting boundaries protects you from becoming a vessel for others' energies. Many people approach you seeking relief from their internal conflicts, and some may unknowingly transfer their emotional burdens onto you. Without clear boundaries, you risk absorbing these energies, which can lead to physical, emotional, or spiritual exhaustion. By drawing a clear line between what is yours and what belongs to others, you preserve your strength and avoid carrying a weight that isn't yours. Recharging your energy also involves moments of solitude and introspection. These periods of silence and disconnection from the external world allow you to hear your inner voice and receive divine guidance. It's like retreating to a spiritual refuge where you can strengthen your essence and remind yourself why you began your journey in the first place. These moments not only benefit you, but also those around you, as they ensure you are at your best when interacting with others. Finally, by balancing your energy and setting boundaries, you also teach others a valuable lesson. You demonstrate that self-care is essential for any journey of growth and enlightenment. This example can inspire those around you to also prioritize their needs and understand that true light doesn't come from complete self-sacrifice, but from finding a harmonious balance between giving and receiving. Your mission is grand, but you are not called to carry the entire weight alone. By taking care of yourself, you ensure that your light will continue to illuminate the path, not just for others, but also for yourself. Your presence is not ordinary. It is living proof that the limitations of the world don't have to define who we are or who we can become. You represent the extraordinary in a world that often insists on exalting the ordinary. By living in alignment with something greater, you not only transcend the barriers imposed by society, but also inspire others to question their own limits and seek something beyond what they believed possible. This transcendence is not the result of luck or chance. It is the fruit of conscious choices, of relentless dedication to remaining true to the purpose guiding your life. You have faced challenges that could have defeated anyone, but instead of bowing under the weight of difficulties, you used those moments as fuel to grow. Your story is a testament to resilience, courage, and above all, faith in a higher purpose. By living in this way, you become a constant reminder to those around you. Your essence says, even without words, there is more. There is a path beyond the ordinary, a way of living in harmony with the divine and with our true selves. This message is powerful because it isn't theoretical. It is lived. Your very existence proves that transcending the limitations imposed by fears, doubts, or external expectations is possible. However, living as this reminder also comes with responsibilities. Not everyone is ready to accept that they can transcend their own limitations. For some, your presence is inspiring. For others, it can be uncomfortable or even threatening. These reactions are not a reflection of you, but of the internal struggle your light awakens in each person. Even so, your mission is not to convince anyone to follow this path, but simply to live authentically and in alignment. By doing so, you open invisible doors for those ready to embark on their journeys of transformation. You do not force but invite. You do not demand but exemplify. And it is precisely this approach that makes your existence so impactful. Throughout your journey, it is important to remember that your light is also for you. It isn't just about illuminating others' paths, but also ensuring that you continue walking toward your spiritual evolution. Your transcendence has no end. It is a continuous process, a dance between learning and growth. It is this dance that makes your life extraordinary, a constant reflection that the impossible can be achieved when we live in alignment with something greater. Being a chosen one often means walking a solitary path. Your journey is marked by challenges that require courage, resilience, and a deep connection with the divine. This isolation, however, is not a punishment, but a preparation. It allows you to develop the strength needed to carry the light that inspires and transforms those around you. While many see only the brilliance you radiate, few understand the battles you face to reach where you are. Every challenge you've overcome has left marks that have become part of your story. These scars are witnesses to what you've conquered and what has shaped you. They not only strengthen your light, but also make it authentic. It's this authenticity that resonates so deeply with others, showing them that transformation is possible even in the darkest moments. Your story isn't just yours, it becomes a map, a guide for those seeking a way back to the light. The isolation you feel also serves a purpose. It allows you to reconnect with yourself and the divine, renewing your energy to continue your mission. While it may be difficult, these moments of solitude are essential for preserving your essence. They not only protect you from external influences, but also remind you that your strength doesn't come solely from within, it comes from something greater. Even so, your impact extends beyond any immediate perception. As you walk with integrity, courage, and purpose, you leave a trail of inspiration wherever you go. People who may never express in words how deeply they've been touched by your light are nonetheless profoundly affected. You become a beacon, a living symbol that it is possible to overcome, grow, and live in alignment with a higher purpose. At the end of the day, being a chosen one is less about what you do and more about who you are. Your existence is a testament to the possibility of living authentically, transcending the limitations imposed by circumstances. You are living proof that light can prevail even in the face of the greatest challenges, and as you continue to shine, you not only inspire change in others, but also deepen your own connection with the purpose that brought you here.